What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to go over all of the brand new features that are coming to Minecraft very soon. All of these features were actually mentioned at Minecon just the other day, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead, slap a like, and also turn on notifications if you don't want to miss a video. So the first part of this clip that I'm going to show you guys is basically like a new entity when you make an add-on, so it doesn't actually replace. For an example, in the video they showed a chicken, you could have like a duck or whatever you want, so it doesn't actually just, fully replace the chicken. So let me go ahead and play that video right now.
So previously, if I kind of changed the look of a chicken in the game, I think we have a little video about this, a chicken in the game, and it became a duck, it would kind of replace the chicken. But now, as this shows, you can kind of have both.
Right. So now we have a new spawn egg for our new entity, duck. This is just an example of what someone can create using our new feature. And because it's a new entity, it has a new render, and it has a whole new set of behaviors as well.
Yeah, that's super awesome. And that's going to give a lot of freedom to people to kind of really customize what exists in their world now.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the cool things in that is we kind of show the baby duck when it comes out as yellow. So like that's, again, is just editing simple files. So in those files, you can basically just put like a single line of text, basically say, if it's a baby, like use this texture, otherwise use this other texture. And
Very cool.
You have a lot of control there now.
That's awesome. So I think you have you guys made a scorpion, right?
Yeah. So it's got just kind of wandering around the desert, encounter this little guy. So I never spawned him myself, and he's got some bigger friends.
I mean, you can see the kind of power of the add-on there. I mean, you can make something kind of pretty much unique.
Correct.
Yeah. And here you can spawn them without using spawn eggs, that's right? This is another new feature we're adding?
Right. So in addition to getting a spawn egg, we also, when you add your new entity using just a JSON file, it hooks up to the commands. You can use it in spawner blocks, everything.
That's awesome. Very cool. So we've been talking a bit about the kind of functionality of these new entities, which is obviously really cool and really valuable. But we're also trying to change how people can visualize their entities, how they can affect how they look and feel in the game also.
Right. So something that we've done is we've made it so that in addition to just adding a new entity, we didn't want to constrain the users to using any of the animations that exist with vanilla entities. So you can specify, you can add your own new animations, mix or match existing ones. And so that's something that we see with our next guy here.
Yeah, so you made a kind of skeleton kind of beast guy here, we can see.
Yeah, this one was a lot of fun because we actually got, like, we wanted to show off something that is obviously not using existing animations in the game. So he's got his upper torso, he's got his rear up animation, kicks at you, and stuff like that, which is obviously new.
So we can see this is kind of the body of a horse, the torso of a skeleton, and kind of new animations.
Yeah, I like to call him the Skeletor.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Cool.
So that right there is actually really awesome. If you're like an add-on creator, you can basically make your own entity, and it should be like a lot more easier. Now, the next part of this video is something very interesting. They kind of show like dungeons, the village and pillage, which might not make sense if you guys didn't watch the Minecon live stream that they did, but it should make sense after you watch this clip right here.
What about you, Jens? What's your favorite bit so far?
Well, for me, the best part is that we finally can reveal Minecraft dungeons. So I'm really looking forward to what people will think about it. And I already checked a little bit of the comments, and people seem excited and curious, to say the least. And we have a screenshot, actually, that we can show.
Awesome. Let's have a look.
So this is an environment in the game that you can kind of expect. So this is a screenshot from the actual game. And you will fight your way through in kind of like a dungeon crawler genre.
So it's kind of like a top-down dungeon crawler. So you're traveling around various environments, hacking up mobs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the hack and slashing.
Very cool. And I guess you travel to different kind of biomes and stuff. It's not all set in actual dungeons. Though.
Yeah, no. There's a bunch of different areas and environments, and a lot of new bosses and really cool stuff. So
that sounds awesome. I can't wait for us to share more information on that. So yeah, coming soon. Okay, so let's talk a bit more about the core game, about Minecraft itself. Now, you guys have obviously been working really hard on our next major update, and I'm sure people will be extremely excited to hear what we've been working on. So, what's the deal?
Yes, so we always try to find like what's a good theme to update next, and this is something that haven't been really improved a lot since its original implementation almost 7 years ago, actually more than 7 years ago. So the theme this time is going to be village and pillage.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's been almost like 7 years since you've done a dramatic change to the villages, I think, when I checked the Wikipedia recently. So it's pretty amazing we're finally doing that.
Yes.
Agnes, tell me a bit about what we're actually doing with the villages. How are we improving them?
We have done a lot of things, but one thing is that we're updating the architecture for all villages.
Cool. So the villages themselves will have different looks depending on the biome. That's right.
Yes, that's right. And I think...
Yeah, we have a video to show off some of how that might work. That's absolutely awesome. So we can see the actual architecture of the villages is influenced by the area it's in, and the materials maybe, yeah.
Yes, yes. So all the architecture is adapted to the biome the village is in. So we try to only use material from that village, and we try to adapt to the climate. So you saw in the desert, the roofs are flat, because it never rains in Minecraft deserts. It makes a lot of sense, but for the plains, it's a bit steep roofs, for example.
Very cool, and we can show more on that soon as well. That's awesome. We've also been looking into the inhabitants of those villages themselves, right?
Yes, and they will get new fancy skins.
Okay, let's take a look at those. That's we could have updated the sounds of the villages as well.
Oh, the sounds are amazing.
But that's awesome. Tell me a little bit about how that works.
Oh yeah, so the skins are biome dependent, and they also get unique details depending on the profession. So yeah, there will be lots of different variations. And we also do other things to villagers and the village mechanics. For example, we want the villagers to be more intelligent, so they will have like a schedule, going to the work, going to a meeting point and stuff like that. And we are updating the trading as well.
I mean, that sounds amazing. So basically, everything about the villages is going to have more life, feel more unique,
yes,
and kind of more consistent from the villages themselves to where they live and how they interact with the player. So
yes,
that's awesome. And we can take a quick look at what those guys get up to. Let's check it out. That looks great.
So that is actually really, really cool. Now, my opinion of these new village structures, they actually look pretty cool. Because, you know, sometimes villages, they get kind of boring over time. You know, it's the same old village. But this one actually adds a different variety of, like, structures. for the different biomes and stuff. So what do you guys think of that? And also, like the beast is what they called it, you know, kind of just rush in and kills all the villagers and stuff. What do you guys think of that as well? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, they also showed more skins for cats in Minecraft, so that's really cool. But the lucky last one is pandas. So they actually show some gameplay of it as well. So let me go ahead and play that clip right now.
So there will be stray cats walking around in the villages, and you can have them as a pet, and they can bring morning gifts. And also, the phantoms are really scared of cats.
What kind of gifts do the cats bring you, like diamonds and stuff?
Not really diamonds. This is a secret, but not diamonds.
So how will the scaffolding work?
Yeah, I mean, the purpose is, of course, to make it easier to build, so we maybe not need all the weird dirt constructions to build anymore. So, for example, it will be really fast to climb up, and if you remove the bottom part of the scaffolding column, everything will break. So it's also really fast to remove it when you're done with your fancy building.
That sounds great. So it's giving players just opportunities to make builds quicker and easier and kind of get to the good stuff quicker.
Yes.
It's cool. And what else do you use the bamboo for?
Well...
Adorable.
So guys, what do you think of all of these features that I just showed you guys in this video? Let me know in the comments down below which one you're most excited for. Maybe like the cute little panda, you know, the new biomes or the structures with the villages. What do you guys think? Because I don't know, this update is going to be pretty cool. They did say that they're going to kind of release things before the holidays, but like the main update, I believe, is going to be at the start of next year, they said. So, yeah, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, slap a like, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. See ya.